Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another evening with the jar. Watching Factorio Space Age, or playing it, or something, I don't know. But hey, how's it going, everybody? How you doing out there in the real world? Or, I don't know. Where is the real world? Another jar evening, fresh as always. Yeah. And, I think we got... some new stuff, maybe. Hopefully it works. I don't know. Haha, there we go. All right, it worked. It worked. Huya! Gozai arigato or something. I don't know. I'm not Japanese, but I pretend so on Thursdays. Ooh, give me a banana. I don't know. It's just my arms kind of do the like ape thing when I move left to right. Anyways, so yeah, that's it. We're here chilling, and tonight we're gonna be on Aquilo once again, and we should be able to build some railguns, and then we'll have to see where it goes from there, because I don't know. It probably, yeah, you absolutely it is. So I don't know. Maybe I should just. Maybe I'm gonna be banned already. Oh, it's definitely cosplay. It's culture. I'm cosplaying cultural. Anyways, all right. Maybe we should just pretend nothing's happening and factory. Yes, that's. Anyways, so here we are. We've got a little tiny jar. So I think I was thinking about this, and I was like, man, I have this jar plateau here, and I spent all this time building this decent nuclear power setup that I'm really proud of, the symmetrical nature of it. And then I was like, man, we just got fusion. What am I doing? Right? So we need to make towers with fusion now. That's the big thing. Fusion is in, fission is out. Am I right? So yeah, that also, you know, we've got like 1,000, we've got like 2,000 fusion fuel. And we've got, well, like a decent amount of 2K. What's not working here? Superconductors. We got thousands. Let's just say thousands of the microprocessors. Why can't I make fusion bombs? Well, I think that would be like against the board something. I don't know. What I'm wondering is why can't I heat the factory with these fusion reactors? Like I feel like they're making a lot of heat at like 1.5 million, 2 million degrees Celsius, and they can't heat themselves? I don't know. Actually, I think they can heat themselves, but they can't heat the pipes with the hot fluid going through it at 180. Anyways, I'm complaining too much. Let's get to the show already. So I guess we don't really need this one anymore. This poor setup. I mean, it's not poor, it's rich. So now I actually don't need... Yeah, I don't need to make power from these heating towers anymore. I just want to heat with them, ideally. Whew, Aquilo has come a long way. 1.3 mil. I think we will get a train out here at some point. 1.6 mil brine. Fluorine way out there. But not yet. What? Novice is missing something? Oh, because I built a new nuclear reactor setup over here. We should have like way mega power. Oh yeah, almost 5 gigawatts now. So we're not hurting for any power, that's for sure. So I don't know. What should we do? Notice how the costume stays for 5 minutes now? A lot longer. Looks like this guy not getting any. That why? Oh, that's been why the whole time. Okay. Let's just make this 50. Yeah, and I made it a variable too, so it's easy for me to change. If at some point we're like, this is too long, we can easily change it to 3 minutes or 4 minutes. I don't know. But it definitely is more interesting to set up Fusion. I was thinking about that, but I'm like, why, right? Like, why? It's got so much nuclear, it just doesn't seem, I don't know. Doesn't seem, what I was thinking about is like, redesign stuff with the Aquilo factory. Yeah, I think so, right? I think that's the play. I was thinking about like, what can we max? It's good for oil or something. Yeah, it is. Well, what's up, Astral? Welcome, welcome. Are you going to employ Railgun waste management now that you have access to them? Actually, yeah, that's the first thing we need to do. But what is Railgun waste management? Is that where you just like put your excess garbage in the in a box and then shoot it with a railgun? I actually need to make railguns, both these and these. I'm guessing this consumes the cold fluoroketone. Yes, that would be fun actually. Are you just calling the worms waste? Yes, I'm going to railgun waste management you, Mr. Worm. Don't worry, your time will come. I would like to get out here and get this coal tapped in at some point, because this is dwindling, sadly. Very, very sadly. Railgun versus Worm, and heckin' yeah, you're right about that. I actually don't even have, on Fulgora in this save, I don't have, oh man, look at this train setup compared to the one, it's actually really slick, to be honest. Like the compact, like, yeah, I actually am quite proud of this train setup with the limited space. But the other one in the series is just like, it's, I don't know, it's nice, but it's like, yeah, it's nothing like that. I still have, yeah, I think we've only used 1 million scrap there. But anyways, the point is I don't really think I like actually upcycled this anymore. Yeah, I do have 4 of these in there, which is pretty cool. But how are my superconductors going? I mean, they're building. But like, we need to scale this up to get legendary quality modules just for a little bit later. Because right now, like, they're kind of not doing so hot over here with the quality. Did I turn this off at some point? I think I did. Yeah, because we have 250 of those, which is nice. But we want these now. So do I recycle those other ones with like rare quality machines? Because yeah, I mean, I want to get like rare quality. Yeah, like this stuff's going pretty good. It's just the rare superconductors that are a problem. Which I guess the most important thing would be to switch those as soon as possible. And didn't I have like at least a couple of these? Get that, how many more do I have? Let's see, quality. Oh, I've actually got 24 of them. Wow, I have 2.5k commons. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. These should all be commons then, actually. If that's 4 per, there's no way that's not gonna work. Because how many are in here? There's 52. So the 56. So 4 of those is like, I don't know, numbers. Like 224 each. Yeah, so that's not a problem at all to do that. And we'll just get higher quality scrap out of it all. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I've been really doing the scrap thing a lot. which is pretty cool. Like, it's nice to have these rares. Ooh, yes. Yes. That's definitely going to be a thing. Because, like, we need... I mean, I want to get to endgame at some point. What is this still missing? Missing all the concrete, that's why. That should help a little bit. It's kind of a GIMP way of doing it. Like, really, there should be more concrete, but attributed to that, but it's not a big deal. There we go. Yeah, so these are now firing. Why do I have... Who put that there? Oh, I will be right back. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Ah, okay, look at that. So it said I'll have to fix that for because it queued up all those. Yeah, and said them after the fact. So that was interesting. Sorry about that, you guys. So what's up? How's it going, everybody? Yeah, it must have queued it until it was in the other scene, right? Because as soon as I changed scenes, it like... So it blocked the reward, which is the intended behavior, but it didn't send the message until the scene changed to the correct scene where... Yeah, anyway, so that's good. Thanks for testing that out. I will definitely... Yes! I was so... I was totally hoping you were going to do that. Woo! Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was like, wait, is one of my eyebrows gone? No, it's just... I'm a little bit lopsided on my eyebrows right now. Anyways, look at these guys. Come on, come on. Yeah, cockroaches. Ugh. Anyways, okay, so I think the point with that sidebar was to look at quality, which Fulgora is still vibing. But look, am I not requesting these from? Of course. That's my problem. 'Cause we got like 200 of them. We got over 200 of them. That's great. And actually, now that we have... We should be able to swap those all out. Boom! And then we might even get some legendaries. Ooh! And then we could probably do this same thing here, but for legendaries... Do we have legendary? We must have legendary. No, we don't have legendary yet. We do have legendary yet. All right. So, do we have any legendary? Does it sort? It does sort. Oh, we do have a little bit of legendary stuff coming in. Cool. Enough prod research for blue chips let you upcycle the legendary without losses. Help me get a lot with getting legendary T2 and T3. Interesting. That's really cool. That's good to know. Because, yeah, it's going to be important. Alright. Let's set this up. Whoops. That's going to be green chips. Legendary. I don't know. Maybe we could just right click and paste. Oh, we actually have like 1 and 2. Pretty slick. Not too slabbed. Craft a legendary. Oh, we did it. Whoops. No. Where'd you go with that? Like, whoa. Can I undo that? Okay. Whew. Yeah. Get out of here, bots. Don't take my legendary away. Should I put a legendary in here? Probably. I don't know. Eventually, all of these will be legendary. Legendary everything. Now we're waiting for those. But we have them. This is set up incorrectly because this is supposed to be this. Slick. Actually, in that case, I kind of want to take that out and put that in here. If we're gonna be doing that, let's do it right. You know what I'm saying? All right. I guess we don't need to really request. Well, it doesn't matter if we request those. But at the very least, let's get those in there, and then. Well, we could probably also just. Well, we don't need to dump these two out. Actually, we just need that one out, and those don't need. Could we can't prod these, right? But we can, I don't know, we could speed module this, right? Because we can't quality up anymore. So does that make sense? Speed module the legendaries? I guess. I think so. Yahar there, matey. Speed module the legendaries. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop bop, boop, beep boop. Alright. Anyways, so I should probably do something similar for this build. I need to like copy and paste this and what's it called? Blueprint it? Parameterize it? But I don't anticipate too much legendary stuff coming out of that just yet. Ooh, we even got legendary of these actually, so that's pretty cool. We just need to have these come out. Being left legendary to use extra crafting speed? Nah, you're right. That's a good point. Like, it doesn't really, it's not going to be any negative, right? It's just that if I had sufficient of the supplies, then it would be beneficial. Right now, it's just like, oh, wow, we get the supplies in, it's going to craft really fast, and then, like, we're going to wait forever for the supplies, so. So what are we doing here? We want to actually blacklist these. Right? We want to not put them out here if they are the epics. And similarly here, but for the level 1s. We want to blacklist those. There we go. Because then those will get put, just immediately get put into there. Which is pretty cool actually to think like, hey, we're actually at that point where we're starting to get some legendary modules. Legendary quality. Some quality legend. Anyways, I'll shut up now. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's pretty cool. That is indeed very cool. And like these are going full tilt. I kind of would like to have another one. I think the play would be to like get a little bit of landfill and then landfill a power line across here and then fill this with, I mean, we could just get a fusion reactor on Fulgora, right? And then all this stuff is like, just take it out. That would actually be really cool. Exceptionally cool. Because there's no point in all of this if we have fusion. But anyways, I'm just kind of like obsessed with watching this. Like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna do it? Is it doing it? It is doing it. But okay, back to foundation, right? Yeah, that's like one of the things we need. We definitely want to get biter nests going as soon as possible too. Yeah, landfill, foundation, landfill. You know, come on, get me with the antics. Oh wow, my face is so bare right now. Okay, so. What do we need here? We want railguns. But we need this fluid, which I'm kind of stashing in here for now. That's been my game so far. Which means to get it out, well, we could get it out here pretty easily. Or maybe not. That would cut our line. We could always connect our line down here. Yeah, I guess that was the point, was there. Well, would you look at that? Ah, Katate. That's why. I was like, what? What broke? Why did it break? Puyo! Okay, and then if we do this plus this, should be good to go. Right? Then we just need to request the other parts, and we should have the things that we want in life. Do I really not have? And what are you doing? Oh, you're almost on the way here. Okay. Like, what are you doing now? Are you seriously? We should probably be researching something. Prometheum Science Pack? Yeah, we could do that one. I think that's one of the only things that's left from here, right? Research productivity, railgun shooting speed. We could probably do that. Rocket part productivity, I'm game with that. Worker robot speed, again. Anything that's under about 8,000, I think we should do. Railgun damage, ooh, get me that one. In fact, can we get that again? Guess we're full, that's maybe why. Because that one, it's nice that that one uses both metallurgy and the goobers. But anyway, so this is pretty good here. For that. And then to get this over there as well should be as easy as something like this. I mean, I guess we could have just taken it from there instead. Oh yeah, easily. Well, I'm not gonna mess with something that's working right now. Carbon fiber is the other thing that this needs that this one doesn't. But still. Ah, and of course the quality modules, because why wouldn't you want quality railguns? How about railgun ammo? How do you make that? Just a regular old assembly machine? I mean, we can make explosives here with these. But do we really want to make railgun ammo here? It's actually pretty simple to make. I feel like we should make that in wherever we want to use it. What is this? Oh, it's like I don't know, it's like an overarching, it's the damages. Okay, I didn't even know that existed there. That's pretty cool. Right, so we're literally just waiting for N to finish up. Would you on the way? Okay, that's cool. How is Gleba doing with blue chip production anyways? Not bad. I guess I don't have this moduled at all. I have like one speed module in each one of these. That is a lot of modules. Where is our blue chip production that's going into a chest? How's that doing? And how much are we making? 5 per second? So 2100. Just because 2100 divided by 5, 420 seconds. So that's what, like 8 minutes? Nice. So 420 divided by 60, 7 minutes. Durr. I don't know. I mean, for one, it's I'm only making these modules, the spoilage modules, here on Gleba. So, I mean, I could have made them anywhere, really, because you'd have to get spoilage there. It makes most sense, I think, with Gleba, with the efficiency modules to make them on Novice or Gleba. But also for the circuits, like, there's unlimited resources here. So I was like, well, I mean, there's unlimited plastic, there's unlimited metal. Why not make circuits? We need them everywhere. The big producers of circuits are, for me, Gleba and Fulgora. Fulgora is not really producing them, it's just getting them from scrap, so I don't know. It's cool that we're getting solid solid legendary production. Except not really. There we go. Oh, well, hey, Melly. How are you? Welcome back. You got some gyros for showing up and chatting. Radix, where do you think is the best place to, like, where do you produce your blues? I don't know, I was doing something here. Research all technologies. Really? Yeah, I guess it's all upgrade technologies now. That's a big milestone we just hit. Wow. I produce yes. I mean, I don't know. I need the foundations here. That's what I want. So I can build another one of these. Anyways, looks like we may be... I think that's supposed to be there. There we go. Still thinking about it. Having just set up interplanetary hauler for Aquilo because it needs different stuff from different planets. Yeah, for sure. And that's where I have one ship doing rounds right now, and it's actually just left Aquilo, which is nice. And then I have one ship for each planet exporting. Then I have my space platform. I have my old ship here that's not really doing anything, actually. Actually, it is. I don't know what this one's trying to do. Pretend it's like Gleba exports without the perishables. But I don't know. I think it's still doing things. Jar Plateau hasn't done anything yet. I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna make this bigger and make it fusion powered. And then I want to... I don't know. I think I'm gonna convert it to like a legendary coal dropper first before anything. And then the Einstein Express. Nice slim machine here. And it'll just chill here until we get enough Gleba science. So yeah, I mean, like you could produce it in Vulcanus, especially if you have enough coal. And I didn't start with very much coal, just this million. There's not very much coal around me. But I also like importing plastic, right? Like I'm importing mad plastic for Gleba, from Gleba. Plastic. I actually don't have very much right now, but Gleba is doing what? It's got it, and it's gonna go back. It's gonna go to Vulcanus soon when this... I shouldn't really have this. In my other save, I have a direct line between Gleba and Novice, and maybe that's what I'm gonna do, actually. Maybe instead of this one, I'm gonna convert this to being a direct runner. Let's call it, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that right now. Just like my other one, the spoilables handler. And this is not gonna go to anything except back and forth from Novice, only with the spoilables. And so I'm going to turn that on, and then I'm going to actually get rid of that. And it looks like it just dropped it, which is fine. But you're going to pick up the science and the goo. And then Gleba, you're not going to touch the goo. You're just going to do this. I think that makes more sense. And then this one's set to, yeah, just go back and forth between here. I don't think I have interrupts on any of mine. I do have Fulgor resupply, Gleba resupply, Novice resupply, and the Vulcanist resupply interrupt. So that's good. But yeah. So now N is our main supplier for stuff to transport stuff to Aquilo. We got our Jar Plateau to be made. Our Einstein Express who's doing science, except spoilable science. Yeah, and that's cool. Cool. And that's basically just those two signs, so that it's totally fine doing that. And it'll just go back and forth between those planets. I guess it needs like a station. It should have Novice in here as a station. I think I was wrong to delete. Circuit condition green equals 1 and cargo ammo is greater than 180. Yeah, so we'll just have that. And their interrupts will manage picking up the signs. And the spoilables handler. So what's going on with the spoilables here if we're not getting any? That's a bit of a problem. Why would you do that? But that's just one of them. Well, it looks like maybe two of them. I guess it just filled up and then ran out. Similarly here, like what's going on? That this seems to be producing very little. How much is this supposed to produce? 96 per second? It's really not that much. I feel like it could do more. Maybe we could double this. And then we could change one of these to a speed module. And then see how much, 132. So that should work. I guess this is a bit of an issue because we should be on the way only 8. Well, we got lots of nutrients actually, so that's not an issue. Yeah, we just need more of this mash in there. Maybe we can even get away with doing another speed module. I mean, it seems like that's flowing a bit better. I'd love to have a full half belt going in there. I mean, we could probably just copy and paste this, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think we're getting... Well, it's hard to say, like... Hard to say that I'm not going to need to filter out the stone, the wood, and whatever. But I would like to just split this off. So maybe do this. right? And then should help us make use of this. Like if we're producing it, which we probably aren't producing enough too. I should be building that other stuff, like the better stuff, like shipping in eggs there. But hey, I mean this is looking a lot better already. And then how is this doing for production? It looks like all of them are producing, but it's only producing 30 per second anyways, which maybe again we need to kind of boost this. Maybe we can get away with this, and yeah, 200. I mean, how much does it say we have right now? 140? And so it's like constantly bringing... What if we just bump this to 250? That should help. Because then, what is this requesting in? 136 mash? So it is just like a little bit too much. Maybe we can... Do we have those there? We should have them there. We can just production those two. Then maybe that's going to be 135 still. Maybe we could just upgrade all of these production modules. And even the efficiency modules too, right? I mean, we could just copy and paste this. We got all level 3 modules now. We're in level 3 territory. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to get probably about 50 per second or so. So at some point we might need to double this production too, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. It's nice to be running into problems with Gleba, I guess. But we also want to make sure that, yeah, see, like that's not good. So that's what I was worried about. Thankfully, we have that secured, and we're about to be building our own nest, so we don't need to worry too much about this. But does it die? No, it doesn't die, right? Like it just goes rogue. But we've also got capture bot rocket, so it'll just kind of keep recapturing it. Spoilables, yeah, still not enough to fill a rocket. So it's like we're not even producing. We're just simply not producing enough, which is kind of sad. I don't think we're even growing enough. Maybe we need like double this and get more. Yeah, because this, even with a full half belt, this stuff isn't quite making it all the way around, which I guess we already knew, but oh yeah, I don't know. I'm not super pleased. Not super happy here with this. Okay, apparently anyways, so that's a thing we definitely need to fix. We need to get more production on Gleba. But maybe what we need to do is... like, where is this all going? Why are we bringing it there? Where is it going? Where's it going out of there that it's not getting into rockets? Right? Like, look at that. Look at that. So, I don't know. What do we do first about this? It's a bit of an issue. I'd like to just build... We need to be shipping up eggs, but I don't have eggs to ship up right now because we're not producing them. So... bit of a chicken and egg situation here. No pun intended. But maybe the play is stop consuming so much iron and copper because that's starving our supplies of the bioflux. And then that is what's not allowing us to... So maybe Radix is like right with this here. He's like, yeah, don't... why are you producing... all the chips in the whatnot over there on Gleba because, well, it's consuming all of our bioflux, which we don't want. We don't want to consume all our bioflux. So, I don't know. I just want to ignore that for a little bit longer. Okay, we got railguns. This is going to be the railgun box. Can I just... No, I can't. Oh, that'd be nice. There we go. Railguns. We don't? We don't what? You don't want to ignore it? I wonder what bioflux tastes like. Yeah, me too. I don't have any to eat right now, unfortunately. Nice. This one's just gonna be everything less than 50. So I don't want to produce them forever. What are the stack sizes of these? 10? So yeah, that's like not super full. I kind of think so. I bet you it's like, you know, those like red chewy cherry things. It's probably like that, but with like the cinnamon, with like a bit of cinnamon gumdrop taste. Definitely. Okay, I can no longer... I've had my moment of ignoring the Gleba problem. Oh, cool. I mean, we got everything that we need here. We've got everything that we need here. For now. Which means, like, we can leave Aquilo happy. What are you going in for? Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to get the blues that you need, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our ship back, and then we're going to get on our ship, and then we are going to maybe go fix Gleba. How are we going to fix Gleba? I don't know. I think we just seriously need to up production, like big time over here. This is the... Right, like this... I've already done this to... basically the entire territory here. So what I need to do is get more of this yellow territory. I mean, there is some territory over here. I could expand my wall out. There's even a little bit over there, but... I wonder if this could be... Can we do that here? Ooh. Ooh, we can remotely up our production here a little bit. Oops. Hello. Hello, novice. All right. How are you cooking over here? How are there still nests nearby? Ah, I probably didn't do that there either. Right, right. Time to boom, boom, boom. More of these suckers out of existence. Where's my other one? Down here. Ah, it turned off too because of bioflux, which is kind of cool, but anyways, we really need bioflux. What happened over here? Was this one just not? Oh, I did that. I'm sure I did that. Okay, so I did it again. Oh no, why do I keep changing screens by accident? Okay, I think the ideal would be like as far as this will let me go. And then, right? That doesn't quite reach it. Whew. Okay. I mean, either way, we're gonna have to break one square or maybe even 2 squares, so maybe we just go here. Well, then, yeah, that's fine, actually. There we go. This is gonna help. Right, so anywhere that's yellow, I can still build on it for now. So I just have to expand my production. All right, all right. So Exa, where are you in your game save? I think you said you were just finishing up Volgora? Oh, Vulcanus. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. On your way to Fulgi. Oh man, Fulgora is an interesting one, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I feel you on that. Sure, that'll work. Like to stack them off, but I don't know if that's the best idea. In some cases it is, in some cases maybe not. Oh yeah, looking at mods. Any interesting ones that caught your eye? Well, that's kind of interesting. Seems like a pretty big change. Should be able to put more of this stuff here, no? Guess not. It should increase the production though. Seems like there's more over here that could be had. You can place grow houses. That's interesting. There we go, there we go. I think we're increasing production here somewhat. Probably not enough. Apparently we're shipping out a lot of plastic. You need that biter. Yeah, I do. I really, really, really do. So it's kind of tough for me right now thinking like, I don't know. What do I do about that? Do I prioritize this splitter to the left? Because everything else like plastic and carbon fiber I don't really need right now as much as I need the Yamako. It's biter eggs, and that's basically it. Seed, spoilage. But it's 10 biter eggs per soil. So like, I think it would be ideal to produce, what are they? These, which is just a fluoroketone. So I need the bioflux no matter what. How much bioflux? We'll see. Sad jar. Oh, I'm still sad. I'm still so sad because of my gleba problems. As you don't even know how much gleba problems I got right now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because no matter what I do, gleba nuts, they're everywhere. Can't quite get over there, and if I do this, I'm gonna lose one more tree, but I guess it's for a cause, right? Lose one tree, get one tree. Get multiple trees. I think that's it. So that should up production at least a decent amount. And then we'll see how we can get more bioflux from here. If I go there, where's N? N, come here and pick me up. True. Like, I've got enough bots on gleba now, don't I? Yeah, I mean, we can always get more bots too. Probably would make sense. Usually copper power poles. Legendary. I should have be producing legendary. I will get to that point. But just not yet. We will do a major Gleba overhaul. We're definitely going to be using fusion on Gleba. We're still going to have to keep at least a few burners just to burn garbage. But like our jellyfish nut, no problem. No problems with jelly nut. It's just this. Look at that. Barely any coming in. Anyways, I think N is here, so let's go. Ah, that whole pesky thing. Yeah, drop everything. Get in a rocket. And we're gonna go deal with this. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, right? That is a good question. I don't know. Because how many can these fit? Only 14. Ooh. 0.1 stack. Oh wait, that's the good stuff. 67. That's such a weird number. But 67 of these. How much eggs can we fit in? 500. So that can make 50. Whereas in order to build the good stuff, we need 2. We could ship with rockets. We could ship enough to make 30 of these. But then we have to ship them back, which is 14 per rocket. Yeah, I think eggs makes more sense. As long as we can manage it properly. Yeah, I mean, it would be something I would be watching over and making a bunch and then getting out, like turning it off, right? Like, I wouldn't be continuously shipping eggs there because, I don't know. I mean, it could be done. But what we need to do is we need to go to Gleba and we need to get some bioflux shipped up. Yeah, maybe just go and drop off the science packs. And then, yeah, you're gonna actually wait at Gleba for now. Recycles and prod modules. Super soil becomes... Then recycle them when you need them. Oh, interesting. Yeah, yeah. Well, because how much can they store? 10. And they're the same recipe. They're the same recipe, so that's good. Okay. So I want to drop down. Do I need to drop down? think so. So because I kind of just need... I kind of want to pick up a bunch of this stuff off the belt. Yeah, not a ping. Either bring eggs to make Promethean signs or bring asteroid chunks back. Yeah, for sure. And, like, let's see how many... Because you could... Yeah, like, that's the cool thing. You could bring eggs to... Okay, let's drop to Gleba. You could bring eggs in the form of soil, and they wouldn't ever spoil. But I'm guessing it's possible to get to the Shattered Planet with a bunch of eggs. And then make science there. Like, that must be possible, right? And then the spiders spawn... I guess they don't breathe oxygen, or like, do they die immediately? I don't know. So many questions. Okay. So yeah, what did I want to do? Basically, I'm just gonna steal all of your bioflux. There we go. We actually have a pretty solid stash of it right now. Haha. Okay, so only unloading at Aquilo and Novice, so that's good. And then as soon as we get this, then we're gonna go to Novice. There we go. What's it waiting for? Oh, unfulfilled request. There we go. Cool. So now we're going to go to Novice, and we are going to set up our spider egg production. Alright. Dang, yo, so they can, like, just destroy your ship? Can they destroy the platform that it's on, or can they just destroy all the stuff that's on top of the platform? Cool. So everything just dropped down. I will drop down too. Oh yeah, and then do they just, like, dance around? That's hilarious. Just get all tribal on you and be like, ah haha, we destroyed your ship. And now we've got nowhere to go. Oh wow. Okay, so now what we want to do, we should have the cryogenic labs, right? I hope. We've been shipping those or no? Actually don't think so. Or oh no, we haven't been. Okay, so you need to go back to Aquilo. And you need to get Aquilo things. Aquilo exports. Aquilo, you are going to export cryoplants. You're also going to export fusion generators. 4 of those. I think it was 24 of these. At least it's a reasonable start, I guess. Maybe not, but maybe so. Railgun turrets. I don't think, maybe not going to do that just yet. In fact, maybe not even the fusion labs. We really just need the cryogenic plants. Because I could be wrong, but I think that the bio nests... Oh, made in a cryogenic plant. Yeah, so it has to be made in a cryogenic plant. But we should at least be shooting them again. Nice. And we have sufficient bioflux now. We've got another 450 in storage, and it's going to last us for an hour and 35 minutes more. So, like, we're good to get this party started over here. Clean them out, clean them out. Nice. Okay, so yeah, once you get there, request cryogenic plants. Maybe even 40? I don't know. Maybe that's a bit ambitious. We do have 88 though, so I'm cool with that. Interesting. All right, so I guess we also maybe, oh, we need to make sure that we actually ship up the fluid, right? Hold on a second. This takes fluid. One sec. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, okay, so definitely need the fluoroketone fluid. Yeah, I did, yeah, I was never like the biggest Lego guy, but I definitely like Lego. All right. And you? Fluoroketone cold barrel. 100. Not enough to fill one rocket. Now that's a tragedy. See, I don't really know too much about it, to be honest. That's cool. Yeah, like I remember playing with, I remember like making like a spaceship and like, I don't know, but I didn't really, can't recall too much. Right? Yeah, that's cool. How about you? What was your favorite line or set? Wait, did you get your fluid? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did you leave? Inactivity. You're supposed to have all requests satisfied when you're there. Bionicle will always have a place in my heart. Rock Raiders was kick-ass. The video game was good. Okay, okay. Oh, man. Bionicle rings a bell. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, that is kind of what I did. Like, I didn't really have sets. I just had, like, a bunch of Lego. Right, like, nowadays it's a lot of special pieces, isn't it? It's kind of like you need to buy the set to, like, kind of, I don't know, enjoy it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some interesting YouTube channels where it's like, okay, cool. Now you have everything. Yeah, where it's like, oh, building a Lego thing to do this and building a Lego thing to do that. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Pretty interesting. There we go. And back to Novice with the fluid and the cryogenic labs like we should have had in the first place. Here. Can you build asteroid crunchers on... Yeah, I guess it can only be buildable up there, so you need to crush asteroids before dropping them down. Anyways, we're almost there. We're gonna get this egg problem figured out. Let's look at Gleba for a second, see how it's going over here. I mean, it's still doing pretty good. I think it's getting a little bit better, actually. Oh yeah, we got lots of bioflux now, actually, so that's pretty cool. So you should totally be cool to, like, keep going, and you're now the spoilables handler, and you shouldn't have any problems. Why do we have so much ammo in here? Less than 280. Definitely more than 280. I think there's something the matter here. More than 224. Could be getting weird. Right, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 540. That number is the amount that's in there. Is this not getting read contents? Yeah, it's reading the contents. So is it because no, we're not reading the contents into there. Couldn't be, oh, maybe this is why. Read ammunition? Maybe one of these has read ammunition? We're jumping through? No. No, they're good, they're good. Right, so where is this getting the red signal as 280? When that's clearly not what's in there? It's 540. We can see that clearly. It's 540. Where is 290 even coming from? 540 minus the greens? But I'm not... I don't know. Any thoughts, EXO? Is there any reason why this should be reading the red signal as 280? Maybe I can isolate this by... Oh, okay, yeah, no worries, no worries. All good, man. Yeah, for sure. It's not even that important, quite frankly. But how's N doing over here? Ooh, circuit condition. Just chill for a second. I want to drop my fluid and stuff down here, so we just need to add that over here to below exports. There we go. And then those should just drop down automatically. And they did. And then I should be able to just request those. Should be able to put on personal logistics. Get all of the things that I need and want in my life. I'll just stack that there for now, and yeah, bring me all of the things, bots. Very nice. Okay, where are we? We are about to build some chambers. This creature requires food and will slowly starve if not fed. It will transform upon starvation. It can be captured by targeting... Right? So targeting that with a bot? But like, this one will make a behemoth. So what does it have? A spoilage? 30 minutes. So if I make them over here... I need to make sure that I have the food coming back. It looks like we fixed Gleba. Yeah, it's starting to stack up now. So I think we more or less fixed Gleba. So how do we want to do this? Let's see. Cryogenic lab. Spider eggs. We can request those in, and we have some of... This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, all right. And then we're going to unbarrel the cold. Okay. We're going to get the capture bot rockets and stuff. Let's see here. Capture bot rockets. Somewhere in here. There we go. Can't remember how many we need. $50 is way more than enough. I think we're probably gonna make like 5 of these. So maybe 10 is fine. I think we're building them over here. How many are we trying to store? Yeah, we could store like 100 of these. They're pretty handy actually. Because they store our bioflux. What are we requesting these for? Oh yeah, we're automatically buying these, building these. It's pretty cool to see. I'm gonna take a peek over at Fulgor and see how Fulgi is doing. We got 1 legendary still, 27. Oh, that's our 2nd legendary, actually. Whoops. Yeah, not all of them, just like 1 of them. But, that being said, it's not even building them because we have too many of the blue ones, which we could probably just recycle and crack them down into higher quality ingredients. Yeah, the quality stuff like really stresses me out. Quite frankly, it's like, oh, there's just so much garbage. There's so much garbage and I can't deal with it. But it'll all make sense soon enough. It'll all come together. I think we should actually recycle some of those so that we could keep building, and like if we recycle them we're gonna get at least rares. So let me see here. think I put them in here. It wasn't quite what I'd like to do. Well, I mean, I could use them, put them in here. Then I'd have to take apart the commons. So I'm guessing I have lots of commons. Oh yeah, I definitely need... Okay, I need a solution for this. That's gonna be... Basically, I need to set a threshold here of how many I want to keep. And for commons, I want to keep... Hold on, I gotta make sure the logic's correct here. So, and bigger than each on red. No. 0. So red's greater than 0. And green is bigger than red. Okay. I don't think that's quite exactly what I want just yet. But maybe I can also do that. That might be useful. But let's see. What I want this to do is say if there's anything on green that's greater than anything on red. Right, but then I want to change these to actually be like values. So I don't want to keep any of these. I don't want to keep any of these. Don't even really want to keep any of those at this point because we've got, and then same thing here. So I just kind of got to go through this. We should probably keep 250 of the commons and then maybe 200 of the rares. And then how many we want of the epics? Like we want maybe 500, and same thing with the rares. And then similarly here, we should have at least 200 of each of these. Everything else can just get recycled, especially because we're not building all of these modules here. So if somehow we get them, that would be kind of a miracle of some sorts, I guess. So we'll just systematically go through here and put 200 for all of these. We are building these, so 200 of those is fine. Instead of just turning it on, we're actually setting a limit for how much we want to keep, right? And this is just multiplying it by 10, but I don't think we even need that. I think we just want to... we actually want to give us the amount that we're over by, right? So we actually want to give the amount from green and then take that amount again from here and take an amount here and say each from green minus each from red, and then I'll put each. Well, actually I think there's maybe a little bit nicer way to do this, where basically we want to take the green and subtract. So anything, yeah, these are just the straight up green signals, right? But they're just filtered. That's why we did this. So we only have 3 signals here. Probably don't even need that. Yeah, I mean, we can do that, because if we look here, we got 2K here. So like, we just do a simple each that's greater than 0, we should see just what we want to delete. We don't need that. We can just whatever. And in that case, I don't even think we need this one, actually. I think we just need this one. And we take the green signal from here. We take the red signal from there. See, this is what I just didn't want, though, is like... I want some filtering. But I'd like to even just do one better and say... if this is the green... yeah, what I normally do is I just take this and I multiply each by -1 and output is each. Well, that's the same thing, right? And if we go here, yeah, there we go. I mean, we got our requests, and then we can just not have this. Right? And then that should give us some more circuits to work with too. Yeah, and that one's going to be producing quite a lot of these, so we want to get the best modules in there. And that should upcycle us even faster, even further. Yeah, tons of these. Anything else that we could put them in? Not really. Okay, so back here, we're doing a thing. We need eggs. We've got the capture bot rockets. We need the uranium-232. And then we've got the liquid and voila. Okay, so then we can just did I just trash unrequested? No. Oops. They will go to the storage chest though, at least. So they won't go into any old storage. They'll go into that storage. This is in the wrong spot. Should have just requested them in here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Probably only going to build 10 of them or something. Capture bot rockets. Where are you? There you are. And there we go. Interesting. Does damage. Interesting. These have 30 minutes until they spoil. So how many of these do we really want to make? I mean, is 5 good enough? Probably okay for now. I mean, we've got the fuel. We're not requesting the egg, so I can always come back here for these. Actually, the eggs are being put directly into my stash. So I'm gonna stop that. And let's just produce a little bit more. the real use for those is trying to craft legendary biter spawners. Right, because if you build the legendary, then you get legendary eggs, right? But you can just like recycle them down and then keep crafting them until you get what you want, right? There we go, we got an uncommon one. That's gonna be... Ah, can't insert partially spoiled, okay. Okay, so that's an okay spot to leave it. And we come over here. And we take my 3 eggs and we say, should have given me the sugar. And then these, we can... We're gonna need a... belt of food? Oh, you can't move them after, can you? Yeah, you cannot move them after. You can probably only destroy them. So that's fine. Because I didn't want to move it anyways. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna get some food here. We have some in logistics spoilage. And how you doing? You're just chilling, waiting for your rocket fuel to be full. And you're waiting for power, so we should probably have power. There we go. So now you're not hungry and you're not dying. And I'm guessing it's the same where you don't need... If you don't pull the eggs out, then they're fine. And then basically we kind of want to just keep tabs on these guys here. I was going to do something with this, but I don't think we're going to do anything with this. If anything, I might do rockets at some point. Just in case. Oh, that's not quite working. There we go, there we go. Cool. Okay, so now we got... Ooh, you don't want to put on there... You only want to put on there if bioflux is less than 150. That should do it. That should do it. Okay, so now we have massive egg production. Scary egg production. How do we want to manage this? Do we just want to keep burning the eggs? And if we're making 5 eggs per second, let's think about that for a second. How can we manage this so that we're constantly cycling the eggs unless there is a demand for it? Well, we can use the requests. Would a request from a spaceship be captured by the Roboport Siggy? Let's test it out. I want you to read logistics requests, and you'll give me that. No, maybe so. Ooh, we've even got legendary stuff here. Wonder how. Must be because we're like consistently recycling. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, I plugged these in a while ago. I'm gonna get back to Fulgore for a second and see how these are doing. Now that I've started to recycle them, did we get more? Well, we got one more. Oops. Stick that in there, because, you know. Ah, this is a bit of an issue. It's just that this should just be greater than or equal to this, right? Or this should just go out. Why would I have a filter on it? This is the one I should be filtering. Because anything that's made there should come out. This one should just say anything that's greater than rare. Dump it. And same there. I mean, I could have done not rare module, but I think this just works better. That way I can't get stuck on that. And then I should be making these, which is nice. And I've got these, so I should definitely be putting those in there, because that's going to help. Yeah, cool. So that was a major upgrade that we weren't really paying attention to. Would you look at that? Okay. So, I guess the point is, what if I request something very obscure, like a jar? I don't think I see a jar on here. Oh, these are the requests, so I'm actually not... I don't have the electric engines, but I'm requesting them. I was like, oh, I got legendary electric engines. Would you look at that? Yeah, no. So many requests. If jar is greater than 0, then jar. So it's not. So it doesn't look like it is seeing that request. Maybe if there was a stack of them. Like, what if I said custom minimum payload of 10? And then what if I actually made 10 of them? You should always have jars on tap, right? Not an insane, ridiculous amount of jars, but at least if there's less than 100 jars, like, make some jars. Not a problem. You can do it. I believe in you. We can put some quality modules in there, get some legendary jars. Eventually. Actually, right now, I just kind of want speed modules in there. Why don't I have speed modules here? Am I not exporting... Fulgora export... Are you exporting speed modules? Not the regular ones for some reason. But even still... Well, I guess I should be... just converting my slot here to the rare speed modules, and then that should be a problem. And Gleba export, what are you doing with your module stuff? Yeah, you're exporting just regular ones. So these should be at this point the regular. Why do we not have these then? Fulgora export, what are you doing? You should be doing modules and beacons. Actually, maybe not. Why 0? Available on planet 100. Maybe you could do 50 of these. And maybe you could do 50 of those. Sure. Cool. Right, so as this... I didn't even see it. Chip that up here. But what if I did 100 or even 50? And now it's requesting it. Do I see it over here? No. There's no way to really say, hey look, I'm requesting eggs from the ship. Interesting. Maybe we could do a timer, right? Like we could time the eggs. We could say, as soon as an egg comes in there, after 15 minutes, start dumping it in the fire. I don't know if that would work exactly, but right, because like, well, how do we know if we want them? We could have a switch. We could just have a switch that like we could easily turn them on and put them into passive provider, and then when we turn it off, it just throws everything in the fire. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on it? I wonder. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be an early night for me as well. Just one of those nights right now where, yeah, it's gonna be an early one, but it's still been fun. But I think the play is to just be able to turn them on and off Because for my purposes right now, I think that'll work. Maybe if I switch these to be in, I can easily switch it to be out. Right? Like just put this here. First of all, make sure we filter this to not put anything out on the right. And then we're gonna put eggs in a box. And we're gonna fill those. Anything that goes in there. And then we'll put a heating tower here. And this one will be the opposite of these ones. And we can do spoiled priority first, but basically, if we just say eggs, you know, it's somewhere in here. It's just getting lost. There we go. So if eggs on, that means we want eggs. So this one should be enabled when eggs 0. And this one should be enabled when eggs greater than 0. It should be enabled right now. Right, and then we'll just switch them when we want to start pulling out eggs. Which I'm like, do we want to right now? We just gotta make sure that we're ready for them, you know? So let's just see here. Because if I request the eggs, and this is 500, so what if we just said 1,000 eggs, right? So now it's requesting them, and over here it's reading the request and it's not getting the request, right? We know that does not work, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if that did work. But can we... read contents. Okay. So we can either read the contents of this or we can set requests to it. But we can't read requests from space. That's unfortunate. But I think it'd be okay. Slap some turrets down here and we'll be totally fine. That's way more than I need. Absolutely. Yeah, let's go ahead with the way laser up. Yeah, laser damage. There we go. So now how's N doing? Got 500. And then as soon as this gets 1,000, there we go. Okay, well, I mean, they're still chilling. They're not, there was just the massive amount that was inside of them. Right, so now it's easier to turn it off. Oh. All right, already. Okay, so I think I can turn this off now. So if I turn that off, then we just burn them all. We burn them. And we should have all of the 500 that 1,000 that we requested. And that means my job here is done for now. Yeah, because the point was to bring the eggs to Gleba so that we can expand our production there. We also should import railguns at some point, because I think that was part of the plan. Ah, personal logistics off. Catch you later. Thank you, and travel to the end. Travel to the end! The end. But I think we are, boom, there goes the brain exploding and, etc. Yeah. So, well, I feel like if I was to stop now, I'd probably forget that I put eggs in here, and then I'd come back and I would die. Yes, Rico kaboom. So maybe we should just go to Gleba. We're gonna have to drop these eggs down. How much time do they have? Isn't it half an hour? Yeah, it's half an hour. So they're 88% fresh right now. So like, I don't know how you would bring eggs all the way out to the shattered planet. And still... Solar system edge. Like, is there anything actually there? I don't know. But like, how you would get... You'd have to be going super fast. Like, super fast. I think I'd probably opt for the, like, belt weaving and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, totally knows. Drop those down. Drop me down too. And make sure that you're chilling. You're not gonna leave on me? Okay. And first things first is requesting the eggs. Oh, look at that. Like, we have tons of Gleba going on right now. That's not a problem. But still, how do we produce this stuff? Made in an assembler machine, so that's actually pretty straightforward. Where is my... there it is. Right. We should be able to just kind of swap one of these down. Am I right? And say, give me some overgrowth Yamako soil. Ah, and water is the only thing we need for that? Then we're good. There we go. And then this one, I'm just going to straight up request the entire 1,000 in. guess you could like also use this for the scale, the quality scale. It's tough to build, holy smokes. Like that's 9 and that's like very, very little. But cool, like this. Because how many would 1,000 make? 100. But we're struggling on the seeds, but we have seeds, we just need to up this to 100. We'll consume all of this in time, no problem. Might even be able to stack a couple of these on there. It's the inserter that's struggling now. But we could also put the eggs up here. That should help a little bit. I guess maybe the seeds up here then. Come on, let's get these used as soon as possible. And then the overgrowth, the artificial soil. Sheesh. Seeds? We're not getting seeds? Guess we didn't store enough. Should probably fix that by changing the amount to 1,000. Yeah, so that should work. Because it'll trash the unrequested from the buffer chest, but if it'll fill up to 4,000 first, and then it'll trash the last row. And then we'll keep a maximum of, what'd I say, or 400? Yeah, we'll keep an extra 600 stashed away. So that's kind of a shame because it looks like we have still quite a few eggs left, but not enough seeds. Maybe we just also need to request from buffers. Yeah, that's gonna help. There we go. We are gonna run out though right away because, well, as you do. I think we kind of want to do this, like we want to drain this as much as possible. We could probably process more of it. I don't know. I mean, that's the goal. We need to process more of this to get more seeds. each one produces a 2% chance of seeds. We need to process like a boatload of it. Hey, I mean, we made 100. Oh, nice. We actually used up all of the eggs. Great. So now if I look here and say eggs, none. Pentapod eggs, I think there was some. Yeah, sometime here and there. And then with novice, same thing. Egg, we got none. So that's perfect. So now we have some of this overgrowth soil. We can take a look at that. And I don't know, just jump down over here. I don't think we really need it now because I kind of already fixed it. But there's some good spot over here that we could... do I not have bots? No, I could. I don't have personal robots. So that was a lot of work just to get like 5 more spots or whatever, 10 more spots. Woo! But that being said, I really wish there was a way to request the eggs in. There's got to be a way to do that, like to have them on a basically on a round cycle belt. Where we can filter out the ones that are close to spoiling. Like we obviously can't do that with a filter inserter, and we can't really do that with I don't know, like I feel like we could do that in some way where it's like we could take out I don't know. That's a bit of a bummer that yeah, you can take out the most spoiled, but then how do you know what the spoilage is? Like how far along, you know what I mean? Like I want to measure the spoilage and take it out when it's close to spoiling. That would be obviously the ideal. But I don't think that's possible. Right? So I just set up a timer, right? But then what if we just kept putting them in the box, and then once it's over 100, we take out the most spoiled and put it and burn it? Yeah, exactly. That would work. That would work. Wait a second. Every minute it takes out 100, so we could use a counter, right? We know how much we're producing. But if we're producing, like, let's say we're producing 5 per second. Design some madness. Now I'm getting excited. If we know we're producing 5 per second, the thing is, we don't know how much that we're going to be requesting, right? So like if that was the case, it would be like wait until there's 1,000, Yeah, you can keep the unspoiled eggs in hives, but the point is I want to be able to just keep a stash of them always available without them spoiling. And if they're in the hive, I can't pull them out of the hive the same way that I did over here, because over here it was really cool and really smart, because it was like, okay, read the robot request, and if I'm requesting it, yeah, all right, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, bop. All right, we vibing over here. Feel like the facial hair needs to be slightly more wobbly, dangly. I don't know. Anyways, so, but I think that would be the point. Is it's like, did you check if a logistics request? Right, I didn't check to see if it gives me a negative explicitly. Is there anyone just chilling here? Yeah, you're just chilling here. So like, if you request something we don't have, well, maybe we have that. We definitely don't have copper bacteria. I did do jars, but now I have jars built, so then they will actually show up. But at least if I do this, then it's like, okay, not enough to fill one rocket. And I can read the logistics requests. Yeah, and there's not a single signal of the copper bacteria at all. And I can even check that by saying if copper bacteria is, or if copper bacteria is greater than or equal to 0, then I'll put a copper bacteria signal. And there's no signal. So yeah, we did check to see if it gives us any signal at all. But what if we read the logistics network contents? That also gives us no signal. I think it's the contents that, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't give us anything like that, which is unfortunate. Because then we could use that, obviously, in very much the same way. But I still think there's something about, it's like let's say if we can produce 5 per second, if we can produce 5 per second times 100 seconds, that's 500, right? And 100 seconds is just less than 2 minutes. So it's like, if this is over 500, then dump boiled first into the heating tower. But can this thing consume 5 per second, actually? I think so, because we were running out. How much is an egg? 6 megajoules. Let's turn this on for a second. Let's try that. Let's just say, if it's over 500, then dump into the heating tower. Like, wouldn't that be like the simple, elegant solution for it? Would that even work? So let's say, but 5 per second, that means that it would take almost 2 minutes for us to get the amount that we need. Well, 500, so what if we had, but then if we store 1,000 in there, that means, still think that would work. So only if this eggs are greater than 1,000, then spoiled first, and that's it, right? And then I turn this on, and we just watch it. Right now there is 1,000 in the hive. Maybe I can swap that for a stack to make this a little bit faster. There we go. So it has dumped all of them on that side. And it's getting to the other side now. Okay. Now I think switch it back to a regular bulk inserter. And we always keep 1,000 in here. Actually 1.3k. Maybe we need another one of these. Better safe than sorry, I guess. We should make power out of them to power our laser turrets, just so that we can, like, if any spawn, we can just, like, shoot them with their... I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, so this... Is this consuming 2.6? So I guess if these together is just over 5, then technically this should consume enough. But now slowly going down to 1,000, because right now it's 1.3. But I think that should work to always keep a fresh supply, right? Right? Welcome, Mousecar. You've been awarded. What's up, Mousecar? Yeah, you know exactly what I was talking about. Some weird, like, sure. Some weird circle of life stuff. just yet again, just saying to them, like, hey, you should have just borrowed me some sugar in the beginning of this all, and I would have baked my cake, and everything would have been fine. Oh yeah, I stuck that use commands to see available rewards in the welcome message too. That was another improvement I made recently. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, so this should technically be a little bit less than... Does it ever say how much there is? Not really. Unless maybe I attach it to one of those. Then I should be able to see exactly how much it is. Yeah, 1,300. So it is slowly, I think, going down by like 0.3 per second or something. Which is a little bit concerning for me, but I guess that should be okay. I could always turn this off for a minute. Which is, I think, a nice feature to have still. Just be able to just turn it off. Right? And then let this go down. Let this go down to 1,000, and then yeah, I think that should be it. And then we'll continuously have like a full circle of life of these biter eggs where fresh ones come in. Now, one thing I'm curious about, maybe you can speak to this, Exo, I don't know, but if you have a stack of them and then a new one comes in that's full, is that gonna become its own stack? Or like, in other words, does the entire stack have one freshness level? The freshness gets averaged. Thanks, Mousecar. What's up? Yeah, okay, so that does make sense. There we go. So now we should be able to turn this back on and maintain that 1000, give or take. I mean, I guess it doesn't really make a difference because... Right, interesting. So in a way, by taking them out and then putting more in, it should always average. Yeah, the freshness gets average. Yeah, Moscar, you're a legend. Yeah, so then eventually, like slowly, it's all going down to 0. Turning it off didn't do anything actually anyways, so I was like, oh, it's cool to be able to turn it off. Well, that didn't do anything because they were just producing inside the nest. Although I guess their freshness level is staying. So I don't know. I think that's actually I think this is a feasible solution. Is there any gaping holes in this that I'm not seeing? Like this should be able to then keep us with a full solution here. Now, one thing that might be worthwhile is having a couple of these rockets. And then capture bot rocketing them. Just in case. Right? Like, just in case problems come up, we'll be able to just recapture them. Kind of continuously do that. We shouldn't have problems though. Glubba's been really good to us. We've got super full belt. And maybe we should almost, like, considering that, like, we should almost do something very similar here. Right? Because, like, this just all spoiled, and then now... I don't know. Oh yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. Because sometimes this kind of goes weird. And that might be something worth considering for Gleba, is kind of doing that same thing where it's like... there's over a certain amount in here, we just start burning it. I don't know. Pretty content with this though. Full thick belts of everything. And I'm guessing that means we have processing units lore? No? I think it's blue circuits, but it's not. Are we producing them? We should be. No, we're not. We don't have sulfuric acid? That's weird. Because we don't have sulfur? Because we're not producing sulfur here. Come on. The nutrients thing? Seems like it. Ah, we got a problem over here with sulfur. I don't think... No, this is... Just that it stopped. And it stopped because we're putting too much on the belt. Let me just maybe read this. Oops. And then you're going to enable disable when... You want to only enable when bioflux is less than maybe 250. I don't know if that's going to work, but... Sort of should. I think I'm actually requesting spoilage in. Kind of a neat design. It was fun designing these, man. It was like a month ago that we designed these on stream. That was probably, honestly, was one of my favorite parts of Factorio Space Age, was designing these little like spoilage widgets. I have a beacon here that's not doing anything. Maybe I should put a little bit of productivity in here. And when this is less than 150, because how many belts do we got here? Let's say roughly 20 30 times 8 is 240, right? 30 times 8. Yeah, so 150 would be nicely stocked belt. And this could probably even go up to 100. Actually, what should be going on here is that this is saying when spoilage is less than 150 here, and this can just always request in 100. Or even 200, like that doesn't matter now. It's spoilage after all. It's not gonna spoil. Am I just dumping all of my spoilage? Let's keep 2,000. Great, so we now have sulfur again. Yeah, mouse car, right? I don't know, to me it just seems right. Like, there's so many little tasks that need to be done. And look, I'm only using 1,000 bots to keep this running. Like, my logistics bots, I have 3,100 and 2,000 of them are available. No problem there. Where's my rocket fuel even going out here? Guess I'm dumping it immediately. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I think in a future playthrough I will do a purely belt, and even later, like, I'm gonna have to redo this gleba to scale it up, and I'm gonna have to do belt at that point, primarily belt. So see how these are speed. I could probably get away with, well, it looks like, I mean, it looks like they're all going. How much is this producing? 6 per second? But this one's out of circuit, so Why is this 200? That seems very low. But this is 48 and this needs 60. What am I doing? Right? You just have more. You just have one more, right? Oops. Yeah, don't delete it. There we go. Nothing to see here. Nobody saw that, right? Okay. That should fix the problem. So I don't really need splitters here. Like, they could just be belts. I don't know if that'll help at all, but I still don't have bots here, do I? Yeah, definitely. They are useful. Very good. I feel like just putting one more of these just because. I want this to stack up with greens, not just be... I mean, maybe part of it was like... I was gonna take some from here, because I think this is probably producing 9 per second. How much does this need? 6, yeah, but that's minimal. It's negligible, really. Meh. Yeah, I know the feel, right? And Fulgor actually should be doing not bad. We got 2 legendaries now. What's the holdup? Worth looking at here. I don't actually want to not do anything there. Yeah, like... I mean, I can always take these and dump them in here. We're starting to scale up at this point. It's pretty cool. Nice. Oh man, yeah, like this, I got lucky, but in this game, I went around a lot. In my series, I don't know if you've seen that one, but I got even luckier. Like that one was huge. Unfortunately, in this one, I found a 50 mil and was able to land on it, just like the other one. But my other one in the series is only 40 mil. But yeah, definitely worth it to search around for a long time first. Like, this island's pretty big too, and I don't even see the extent of it. Anyways, at least we have everything building now. Almost like to do another blue circuit build there, but what I should be doing is bringing plastic in to Vulcanus. Maybe we'll do that in a future episode here, but I should definitely have a Vulcanus circuit build, right? Just bring in plastic here to Vulcanus and build circuits with unlimited metal. Because the big thing is the green circuits. They take a lot of metal, so I don't know, we'll get there eventually. But for right now, I think this is working. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was thinking of that with a few of these, like including this one. I really am still impressed by this station. Like, really cool design. Took me a while to kind of figure this out, get it all stuck into place. But yeah, still able to use the jar train system on Fulgora. I love it. Station's decommissioned though, this whole thing. Still got a little bit in here. Maybe I can manually get this guy over there. Empty out the last of the scrap. I'll have to go back. I haven't been back to Fulgora here at all yet. Yeah, this should be the last of the scrap here. Excellent. And it'll know what to do. So chill there until you can empty it. Cool. Yeah, so how is the egg burning doing? Right, like it actually is self-balancing here. You see that they're picking up from different piles. So that is kind of cool. It should maintain, I think, if I'm thinking about it correctly, it should kind of maintain the nice. Yeah, it should kind of maintain the freshness of these. So that's pretty interesting solution for that. Yep, exactly. And that should maintain the freshness, I think. The continuous flow through, and then they should stay near fully fresh around maybe 80%, 90%. They stay near 90% fresh, then that is a huge win. Then I can easily import 1,000 at a time to Gleba and not be stressing about it and build that special soil. Which we're gonna need a lot of. So yeah, I'd like to go to novice here, and maybe we'll do that in the next episode and just like completely redo all of it. Frankly, like all of the smelting columns, at least they really need to be redone. All of the belts need to be upgraded. Like it's a huge project that needs to be done here. Yes, one thing I could easily place right now is my, see if I can put this over on 6 and put the electromagnetic plant. I kind of want to redo this Gambler because I didn't, hold on, where should I put Gamblers? Right? It'll be fun though. It'll be worthwhile. I think over here makes sense. But the thing with this gambler, I didn't realize. At first I was thinking like, oh, you can't get productivity on final products anyways, so it doesn't matter that I'm using one and changing the recipe. But it's like, yeah, you can get productivity when you're doing it in an electromagnetic plant or a foundry. Any products like this one's a really good one to build the long-handed inserters, to get faster long-handed inserters. Like, that's great. You can do that with the level 3 assembler machines, and you can't do it with anything else. So it makes sense. But if I'm like, oh, here I want to build magic solar panels, well, I'm missing out on the productivity. Oops, that's what I want. On productivity with the electromagnetic plant that I naturally get, because the recipe can switch. So yeah, I don't know. Something to consider, mostly for the electromagnetic plant too, because things that you can build in the foundry to get productivity, like, there's not really that much. In fact, oh, I even have 2 of those here. Can I just slap one down here? Yeah, like, none of this needs productivity except the big mining drills in the foundries. And I guess the metallurgic science pack. Right, so trying to build big mining drills, foundries, and metallurgics, if you really want to gamble up to them. That's a lot of tungsten though, I guess. Which makes me think, like, yeah, doubling up of the productivity bonuses you can abuse? What do you mean by that? What do you mean doubling up? Anyways, I think I wanted to build maybe just a red arm builder here, that gambler. That probably makes sense given that there's unlimited metal here and red arms are cheap. What do I have for... We don't... we got blues. You get bonus productivity turning the ore into liquid, and bonus productivity turning the liquid into whatever else. Oh yeah, okay. For when you're actually using the... Cut out. When you're actually using them for the, like, the smelting. But I was just thinking of the gambling machine here. I don't know if you saw the video on it, but on there too. So we don't need the... But like this little gambling machine, I need to build the inserters, which I probably could also gamble for. I don't know if that matters though. But I think I could just build the inserters here. Well, I kind of need quite a few of them, but I'm probably... That should be fine. I don't have many logistic spots on here. Why not? That thing I learned too. I don't remember who it was, but this should be X instead of Y. And this should be Z instead of T. I That'll help a lot. Just put that to 20, that's fine. There, and then now this is 7.5 in each of these, so that will supply them. There we go, so the gambling begins. Oh, are we requesting those over here because we're building them? Yes, we don't want to do this anymore. We actually don't need this build here anymore at all. Because we got a better one now. There, and that one disabled that. And so we're starting to build some rares, and everything else will get recycled into better parts. Cool. Okay, so I don't know, something nifty. Probably should do the same with the other inserters, but for now, I think we're gonna leave it at that. In fact, I believe that that's gonna be it for tonight. Actually, calling it just a little bit earlier. Where am I? I'm on Gleba. Everything has well, it's working out good. We got to a nice. Ooh, this is interesting. Why are? I'm like, wait. The factory must grow. Hold on. 5, 6. Ah, what's going on over here? Well. There we go. 6. But can I stack just a few more in there? And then we get 7.5. Is this going to make at least 10? 9. Is in German for no. Way more than we need for this. 24 to 24, we need 12. So yeah, we have enough circuits there. We should now be producing more than enough reds. 7.5 for the 6 that we need. And 60 greens. Oh yeah, we're stacked on greens. And now we're stacking on reds. Anyways, yeah, so you know, the factory can just keep growing forever and ever and ever. And that's what I love about this game. So, well, for now, that's going to be it. Be back on Saturday. And you know where we're at in the Discord, chilling and talking about factories and stuff. So, all right, well, have a good night. It's been great hanging out with everybody. And we'll see you next time.